Avocados are often praised as one of nature's best superfoods, and they deserve the title. They're packed with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, potassium to lower blood pressure, fiber for digestion, and antioxidants that help protect your brain and joints from age-related decline. But here's what most people over 60 don't realize. If you eat avocados the wrong way, they can actually do more harm than good. From portion mistakes to medication interactions, even the healthiest food can backfire when not used wisely, especially as your metabolism slows and your body becomes more sensitive to sodium, fats, and drug-nutrient interactions. Some habits can lead to hidden weight gain, bloating, digestive issues, or even spike your potassium to unsafe levels, particularly if you're taking blood pressure or heart medications. So before you add another avocado to your salad, toast, or smoothie, watch out for these 6 common senior mistakes. 1. Eating too much in one sitting. Avocados are delicious, creamy, and packed with nutrients, but they're also calorie-dense. Just one medium avocado has about 240 to 250 calories and over 20 grams of fat. While that fat is the healthy monounsaturated kind that supports heart and brain health, it still adds up, especially for seniors who may not be as physically active as they once were. Here's what many people over 60 don't realize. Your metabolism naturally slows with age, and your caloric needs drop, sometimes by 20 to 25%. So, even healthy fats can tip the scale when consumed in large amounts. Too much avocado at once may lead to unnoticed weight gain, particularly around the belly, sluggish digestion, causing bloating or discomfort. Reduced appetite for more balanced foods like protein or fiber-rich vegetables. And while avocados support heart health, portion overload can counteract those benefits, especially if you're already dealing with high cholesterol or trying to lose weight. The fix: stick to 1/4 to 1/2 avocado per meal. That's usually enough to get a solid dose of heart-healthy fats, fiber, and potassium without overloading your system. Mash it onto whole grain toast, add it to a salad, or blend it into a smoothie, but keep the serving size in check. If you're less active or trying to manage weight, measure out your portion instead of scooping the whole fruit. Even small tweaks like this can make a big difference in long-term health. And remember, avocados are just one part of a balanced diet. Enjoy them wisely, and they'll serve you well. But there's one more thing you need to know before your next avocado snack. 2. Combining avocados with blood thinner medications. Avocados are packed with nutrients, but for seniors on blood thinners like warfarin, Coumadin, they can quietly complicate your medication. Why? Because avocados contain vitamin K, a fat-soluble vitamin that plays a major role in blood clotting. While vitamin K is important for bone and heart health, it also directly interacts with blood thinners, especially warfarin. Here's what happens. Warfarin works by slowing the clotting process, reducing the risk of stroke or heart attack. But when you suddenly increase your intake of vitamin K, it can reduce the drug's effectiveness, causing your blood to clot faster than it should. This doesn't mean avocados are bad. It just means they must be eaten consistently and in moderation. A single avocado contains about 20 to 25 micrograms of vitamin K. That's not an extreme amount, but if you suddenly go from eating no avocado to half or a whole avocado daily, your medication may not work as expected. The risks? Blood clots, stroke, internal bleeding, if warfarin becomes too strong and unbalanced. Fluctuating INR levels that make dosage harder to manage. The fix: don't cut out avocados completely. Instead, talk to your doctor or dietitian about what amount is safe for your specific medication plan. The key is consistency. Your body needs to adjust to a stable level of vitamin K intake. That might mean eating a quarter avocado a few times a week, but not suddenly binging on guacamole after months of avoiding it. Also, make sure your doctor knows everything you're eating regularly. Even healthy changes can backfire if they disrupt your treatment. Avocados can still be a part of your heart-healthy routine. Just be smart about how they fit into your bigger health picture. But while we're on the topic of heart health, there's another common mistake that sneaks into your avocado toast. 3. Pairing avocados with too much salt. Avocados are often celebrated as a heart-healthy food, but how you season them can completely change their health impact, especially for seniors over 60. A common mistake? Adding too much salt. Whether it's in guacamole, avocado toast, or sliced into salads, many older adults unknowingly pile on the sodium. A pinch of salt here, a sprinkle there, a salty cracker or chip to dip, and suddenly, you've turned a nutritious food into a sodium bomb. Here's why that matters. After 60, your body becomes more sensitive to sodium. Eating too much salt can lead to high blood pressure, fluid retention, especially in the legs, ankles, and hands, increased risk of heart failure, and stroke kidney strain, especially if you already have reduced kidney function. And because avocados have such a creamy, mild flavor, people often compensate by oversalting to make them pop. But that undermines the very cardiovascular benefits avocados offer. The fix: instead of salt, try boosting the flavor with lime juice. Adds brightness and helps with digestion. Fresh garlic or onion supports heart health and adds bold flavor black pepper or chili flakes for a gentle kick without the pressure spike, cumin or turmeric for anti-inflammatory benefits. Fresh herbs like cilantro or parsley, great for circulation. Even a dash of balsamic vinegar can add depth without sodium. If you're buying pre-made guacamole or avocado spreads, read the label carefully. Many contain over 200 to 300 milligrams of sodium per serving, which adds up fast if you're dipping chips or spreading it thick. The takeaway? Avocados are heart healthy unless they're riding on a wave of salt. Choose flavor boosters that work with your body, not against it. But sodium isn't the only sneaky danger. Why combining avocado with other fatty foods like bacon, mayo, or fried eggs might be sabotaging your weight and heart health without you even realizing it? 4. Mixing avocado with other high-fat foods. Avocados are full of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, but that doesn't mean you should pair them with every other high-fat food on your plate. This is a common mistake many seniors make, especially during breakfast. Let's break it down. An avocado toast topped with buttered bread, fried eggs, and bacon may sound delicious, but it turns a healthy dish into a fat-heavy bomb. Here's why that matters for adults over 60. Too much fat in one meal can lead to digestive discomfort, gallbladder strain, especially for those without a gallbladder or with reduced bile production, acid reflux, sluggishness, and bloating. And over time, elevated cholesterol. Despite avocado's healthy profile, even healthy fats, when consumed in excess, can hinder weight management and trigger post-meal fatigue. It's not that you should avoid avocado, but rather be mindful of what you're pairing it with. Seniors often have slower digestion, so loading one meal with bacon grease, cheese, butter, and avocado can overwhelm the system. The fix: think balance. Swap butter with mashed avocado. Choose whole grain toast instead of white or fried bread. Replace bacon with boiled eggs, grilled tofu, or lean turkey slices. Add fiber, like spinach or arugula, to slow digestion and support cholesterol health. Want a tasty combo? Try this senior-friendly plate: a half avocado mashed on sprouted grain toast, plus poached egg, plus tomato slices, plus arugula. It's rich in nutrients, easier on the gut, and won't leave you feeling sluggish. Portion size also matters. Even with healthy fats, try to limit each meal to one source of concentrated fat, whether it's avocado, nuts, or cooking oil. Now, even if you get your portions and pairings right, there's one last mistake many people make that silently steals the nutrients from your avocado. 5. Storing cut avocados the wrong way. Avocados can be a nutritious staple in your kitchen, but only if stored the right way. Many seniors try to save time by slicing an avocado in advance and storing the other half for later. But here's the problem. As soon as the flesh is exposed to air, oxidation begins, turning that beautiful green into an unappetizing brown mush. But it's not just about looks. Oxidized avocado loses some of its valuable nutrients, including vitamin C, certain antioxidants, and even some heart-healthy fats. Worse, if you leave a cut avocado uncovered in the fridge or at room temperature, bacterial growth can occur, especially around the pit or in the soft crevices. If you eat it 2 to 3 days later, thinking it's still healthy, you might be consuming more mold spores and bacteria than nutrients. This can irritate the gut or cause subtle inflammation, especially in seniors with a sensitive digestive system. The fix. Here's how to store avocado the right way. Leave the pit in. It helps slow oxidation. Rub the flesh with lemon or lime juice. The citric acid is a natural preservative. Wrap tightly in plastic wrap or use a small airtight container. Keep it in the fridge, not on the counter. Use within 24 to 48 hours. After that, toss it, even if it looks okay. Better yet, buy smaller avocados or use a whole fruit in one meal to avoid storing leftovers in the first place. Also beware of pre-packaged avocado spreads. Many contain added preservatives, sodium, or oils that may not be senior-friendly. Proper storage ensures that you're getting the brain-boosting fats and nutrients avocado is known for. But here's the twist. Not all avocados are created equal, and in some cases, they may do more harm than good for your brain. 6. Assuming avocados are always brain food. Avocados are often praised as a superfood for the brain, and for good reason. They contain monounsaturated fats that help improve blood flow to the brain, reduce inflammation, and support memory. They're also rich in vitamin E, an antioxidant shown to protect brain cells from oxidative stress. But here's the catch. Avocados don't work in a vacuum. Many seniors unknowingly cancel out the brain-boosting benefits by pairing avocados with high-sugar foods like fruit smoothies, sweetened yogurt, honey toast, or even jam-topped avocado toast. These combinations can cause sharp blood sugar spikes, followed by rapid crashes that actually impair cognitive function. Over time, repeated sugar spikes increase inflammation, damage blood vessels, including those in the brain, and are linked to memory decline and even dementia. So while the avocado itself is brain healthy, the context of how you eat it matters just as much. Even healthy meals like smoothies can become dangerous when overloaded with fruit, juice, or honey. Blending half an avocado with 2 bananas, a cup of mango, and fruit juice might feel clean or natural, but your brain sees it as a sugar bomb. The fix. Make your avocado truly work for your brain by pairing it with high-fiber, low-glycemic foods like leafy greens, eggs, lentils, or whole-grain toast, avoiding sugary pairings like jam, syrup, dried fruits, and fruit juices. Making savory avocado bowls with cucumbers, tomatoes, and olive oil instead of turning it into sweet smoothies. Watching portion size, especially if your meal already contains healthy fats like nuts or cheese. Also, avoid relying on avocados as your only brain food. No single food can carry the weight of your cognitive health. When used wisely, Avocado can be a powerful part of your brain-boosting toolkit. But if misused, it may silently undo the benefits you're counting on. Avocados truly earn their title as a superfood, especially for seniors. Rich in heart-healthy fats, potassium, fiber, and brain-supporting antioxidants, they can help maintain memory, mobility, and cardiovascular health as you age. But like many nutritious foods, avocados can quickly shift from helpful to harmful when used incorrectly. To recap, here are 6 common mistakes to avoid. Overeating in one meal. Too much fat, even the healthy kind, can slow digestion and lead to weight gain. Ignoring medication interactions, especially if you're on blood thinners, vitamin K intake needs to stay consistent. Adding too much salt, salted guacamole, and toast can raise blood pressure and lead to swelling. Pairing with fatty, heavy foods, bacon, butter, and fried eggs overload your plate with fat and strain digestion. Storing them improperly, exposure to air causes nutrient loss and possible bacteria growth. Mixing with sugary carbs, sweet smoothies, or jam-topped toast can spike blood sugar and reduce cognitive benefits. The smart strategy: stick to a quarter to a half avocado per day, store leftovers with lemon or lime in an airtight container, and pair with lean proteins, whole grains, or veggies for balanced meals. Used this way, avocados can nourish your brain, strengthen your heart, and keep your digestion running smoothly without sabotaging your health. If this article helped you, please share it with a senior friend or loved one who eats avocado regularly. And tell me in the comments, what's your favorite smart way to enjoy avocado? Stay tuned for more senior health tips to help you eat well, age strong, and feel energized every single day.